Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to do our second modification to the wife's truck. So she wanted a different radio. She wasn't happy with the stock radio, and I'll show you what the stock radio is. And it's this one. It don't even have a CD player or anything in it, and it sounds terrible. Don't have enough bass in it. She got used to the Camaro radio, so she decided she wanted something different, and I'll show you what we got her to put inside. So we bought this radio here. It's kind of the lower end, but it was really cheap. And as you can tell, she's pretty happy about the double-din touchscreen. So we're going to install that radio in her truck. So let's begin disassembling the inside of the truck, and I'll show you how to remove this radio so we can prep it for the new radio. So as you can see, I've already got this one off, and it's held on, as you can see, by little clips. And if you just want to lightly pull on it and release all the clips all the way around to release the face of it. And second, we're going to have to remove the bolts out of the AC down here, which these will be a 7mm. We'll remove this. The reason why we have to move this is because the little bracket here, right here on the side, it's kind of got like an over lip that goes over right here, as you can tell. So we have to remove this first, then remove the 4 bolts, 7mm, and we'll pull the radio out, disconnect the power and everything on the back. Then we'll go ahead and wire up the wiring harness and to the new radio. So I'll show you the kits and stuff that we had to purchase for it to work. It was pretty cheap compared to some of these other trucks because we don't have the controls on the steering wheel like the LT model trucks. So let's go ahead, remove the radio, and let's get this done. So we're going to use this wiring kit. It's LCG M29. This is the wiring kit for the truck that don't have like the lowest wiring harness for this truck, since it don't have all the controls. This one cost me about $60, and they can go up to, according to the guy at the radio shop, he said they go up to $250 depending on the application for your truck. So let's go ahead, open this up, and let's get the wires hooked up and get it installed. Alright, so now we got it all wired up. My intentions were to solder the wires together and whatnot. This wire I'm not going to hook up. I guess it's some kind of power antenna deal, so we're gonna leave that one off. And for some reason, oh, come here, we got these. The pink is for the brake, since it's got a DVD player. That's gonna have to be wired up to a toggle switch to bypass that. The blue one here is to a power antenna. I don't have a power antenna, I don't think, but in and out. If it don't work, then I'll hook it up. This one is a remote tuner deal. I don't know what it's for. I would have to call my buddy. A remote turn on. And I'm assuming this one's probably illumination or for the lighting. When the lights come on, that it'll dim and or be bright. I don't know how to hook that one up or where it was supposed to go. So we're gonna just not worry about those. So we're gonna put a zip tie around all these here, keep them nice and bundled up, and we're gonna get it hooked up inside the truck. All right, so we got our kit all mounted up to the radio now, and we're getting ready to install it. But first, we have to install an antenna extension. There's the part number on it. So let's go ahead and open that up, get that installed, and get this all hooked up. Alright, so as you can tell, I got it all hooked up. It's all wired up. And then the wife is happy about how I got it hooked up. I did have to call my buddy up that works in the radio and audio and window tinting. It's the same guy that's teaching me how to do the window tint. Last night I stayed up until about 1 o'clock in the morning because I could not figure it out on the radio, but I had it orange wire hooked up, which was for the camera, and it kept it in a blue mode and would not work whatsoever. So anyhow, I've got it all put back together. It's working like it's supposed to, and the wife is going to be ecstatic. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you like what you saw, just like, comment, subscribe. We got more projects coming with this truck, and hope y'all will join me on the quest on the process of it. Until the next video.